Hello, buddy. Welcome to a tropical update here. This is the wide view Atlantic right now. You can see a fairly active Atlantic at this point. Of course, Hurricane Zeta now inland now as it races on off to the northeast here. And we also got a potential area of interest to watch later down the line here, and that might form in the Central Caribbean. And I'll touch on that a little bit here. But first of all, let's take a look at Hurricane Zeta here. This is the latest forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center. The storm made landfall as a 110 mile per hour high-end Category 2 hurricane, and this is the latest advisory as of 10 p.m. Center is currently located at 31.5 degrees north, 88.7 degrees west. Maximum sustained winds at 80 miles per hour. Moving northeast at 31 miles per hour, so it's booking it to the northeast here. And it's forecast to re-enter the ocean here as an extratropical system or post-tropical system here by around 7 p.m. Thursday evening, as you can see there in this latest forecast cone. I think here's the key messages for Hurricane Zeta here. If you want to stop the video right now and read that if you want to. That's the English version, and then here's the Spanish version as well. If you want to stop the video right now and read that. And then while we're at it, let's take a quick look at the area of interest that may potentially form in the Central Caribbean here. It has a low chance of formation. There's 0% chance of formations at the next 48 hours into the next 5 days. Has a low 30% chance of formations. So just something to keep an eye on there for that storm. And then here's more closer imagery, infrared imagery of Hurricane Zeta here as it progresses inland here over Alabama now as it races on off to the northeast at 31 miles per hour. So this storm is booking it, like I said, to the northeast here. It's not going to be staying around at all, which is of course good. That means that you won't be able to see, those strong tropical storm force or hurricane force winds for a long period of time, but also bad, of course, since it gives you less time to prepare for the storm if you haven't already. And here's water vapor imagery again, and you can see as that storm makes landfall earlier, you can see it make landfall. There's a 110 mile per hour high end Category 2 hurricane. And of course, the National Hurricane Center will look back on the data that they captured from this hurricane here, and they'll analyze that in detail, and they'll put forth a tropical cyclone report like they do annually every hurricane season here. And they'll find out actually if this was, 110 mile an hour Cat 2 at landfall, perhaps maybe 115 or maybe a little bit higher than that. Category 3 major hurricane landfall here, and look back on that and see what they come up with. Changing basins here, of course, we've got pretty much the remnants of what used to be Typhoon Malave there over land in Vietnam there. We got Tropical Storm 22W, also just recently named Tropical Storm Goni there, and we also got 90W, which has a medium chance of formation, as you can see there. And here's a quick look at where it used to be Typhoon Malave. It's not a remnant of Malave there. And you can easily see why here in the satellite imagery, why it's not a typhoon anymore. So, yeah, fortunately, shouldn't be much of an issue anymore for Vietnam at this point. Of course, the main thing to watch now, and more specific, is Tropical Storm Goni, which recently formed. 55-knot tropical storm, which is about 65 miles per hour, making us a moderate range tropical storm here. It's forecast to peak as a 120-knot or about 140 mile per hour Category 4 major typhoon as it nears landfall over the Philippines here. So please keep a close eye on it. And eventually later down the line, perhaps for those of you guys again in South China or perhaps in Vietnam, need to be keeping a close eye on this system later on down the line over there too. Here's a look at infrared imagery right now of this tropical storm. Microwave imagery earlier suggests that there may be signs of perhaps a early formations of an eye trying to form already on this system, which would of course be not great news at all. And this is close-up infrared, and here's a wide look at the water vapor imagery for this tropical storm here, and you get to see how it's currently doing. It's in a really favorable environment at this point. Has a really warm sea surface temperatures. Only really downside, of course, is all that dry air around it. But other than that, it's in a pretty much really great, fantastic environment in terms of favorable tropical cyclone development here. And I believe that's roughly going to be about it. Just the key messages to note from this tropical update. On the Atlantic side of things, keep a close eye on Hurricane Zeta here as it races on off to the northeast here. If you're in the path of it still, please keep a close eye on it. Listen to your local officials here, and make sure you're prepared for this system already. It's going to be heading for you because the storm's not going to wait for you. It's moving northeast at 31 miles per hour here, so it's not going to wait for you at all here. So make sure you're prepared for it. Stay alert with your local officials here, and then also keep a close eye on the National Weather Service and National Hurricane Center for the latest information on this hurricane as it progresses over the United States here as it weakens. And of course, keep a close eye on the Central Caribbean here over the next 3 days as a potential chance for another area of interest to perhaps get going here in the Central Caribbean in a few days' time from now. Of course, the North Pacific, keep a close eye on Tropical Storm Goni, which is soon to become perhaps a typhoon here, and then eventually perhaps make landfall as a major typhoon here over the Philippines here, unfortunately. Um, so just please keep an eye on that typhoon. That's probably soon to be a typhoon over there, and then also make sure, of course, you listen to your local officials over there, and then also listen to the Japan Meteorological Agency, the JMA, or the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, the JTWC, for latest information on that system over there in the West Pacific. I have all the links down in the description below if you want to see what links that I use for this tropical update and get knowledge for yourself here, see what's currently going on in the world of the tropics here. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below. This should be another short update here, so got to do a little quick one here. I apologize for me going a little bit fast here for this topical update here. But again, hope everybody has a great day. Now, wherever you guys are, stay safe, of course. Till then, see you guys in the next video. Peace.